Hello, hello. Stacy from Rebirth Living. I had to do this video because I feel like crap. not not sick feeling like crap. I'm feeling like crap because when you have a revelation in something that catches you so off guard that just it makes you feel like crap. So I say in advance this might be an emotional video, but thank you for coming to my TED Talk. um, for years, I've been having issues in my marriage with communication and just communication in general, like all types of communication. And um, I want to say anger issues because what I'm about to explain to you will explain the anger issues and whatnot. Um, so lack of communication on my part because my husband will talk you to death. Uh, um, and anger issues on my part. Anger issues in the sense of to find out the revelation I got yesterday and this morning is because I was having anger issues because I like to hold my feelings out for just anybody and everybody to trample on. And then I would get pissed because didn't you see my feelings right here? And you just trampled on them. And lack of communication because I always feel like you're on my feelings. I can't talk to you because you're on my feelings. And that was the whole thing by itself. So I wanted to do this video in part. Well, heck, forget in part because I wanted to help somebody else. Because I mean, if I've been struggling with this, I know other people have been struggling with this also. How many of you are like holding your feelings out there, waiting for somebody to trample on your feelings, and as soon as somebody tramples on your feelings, you're just pissed about it? And it's like, who benefits from that? Who benefits from that? And the funny, ironic thing is that after having this revelation, and talking to my husband about it today, he got so excited. And I'm like, we've been together for 27 years. Have I not come to this realization before? And he's like, oh, you have. And it was a time where I had moved out 15 years ago. Let's say 15 years ago, and got my own place. And he said, I got this revelation when I came back. And it's like, well, why didn't I keep it? And he's like explaining the reason you didn't keep the realization because it's the enemy that wants you in a state. He wants you in a state of first off confusion, always stressed and frustrated, always feel like you're pissed, always feel like definitely confusion. And the enemy doesn't want you communicating with your spouse because as soon as you communicate with your spouse, you're able to talk together with your spouse and come together with understandings and working together in unity under God. The enemy does not want that. So it makes me think of all the times where oh wait, so when I had that realization before with the enemy not wanting me not to stay in that. He said actively right after that, the enemy was like, "Hey, dispatch to cause issues." And eventually, I was back into my feels, holding my feelings back into the palm of my hand, waiting on somebody to graze past it or knock it over, just so I can be pissed about it and share the anger because I'm pissed about you just knocked over my feelings that I just had out for you. So it's funny because I mean it's so simple the little things that the enemy does in our lives to make us have issues, have glitches in the system. And so back to why I feel like crap. I feel like crap because it's so simple. It's so simple, but it's so effective. And it's so effective and it gets to the point where you sit up here and you have these issues that You have these issues and you have them for so long that it feels like, okay, how do you overcome it? How do you overcome? How do you overcome the need to stop having your feelings sitting out here like this? How do you overcome this? And how you overcome it is making the choice, making the decision to stop having your feelings out here. Stop being on edge. Stop having the enemy use you in ways that are not benefiting what God has for you, let alone for you and your marriage. That's why I want to do this video. That's why I wanted to do this video, because I feel like I should be excited for this revelation because it means a lot, because it does. But my feelings have me feeling like, oh, it's so simple. I know this is going to be a rant. Not really a rant. This is going to be a lot. This is going to be a lot. And I'm going to post it because this is how I'm feeling right now. And I want to help somebody else. I want somebody else to be blessed by this, because it makes me think of all the times where having my feelings out there for him to just brush over and knock over my feelings for me to be upset about, all the times where the enemy had me in a spot where, see, if you were single, he wouldn't have brushed over your feelings because he wouldn't have been there to brush over your feelings. Or if you were by yourself, you'd be so much further, or just all this stuff to help persuade me, or try to persuade me that if he wasn't in your life, then X, Y, and Z. So much things would be so much better. And it's like, we've been together for 27 years. We've not had the greatest marriage. But every time I went to leave, God always brought this man back. God always brought this man back. One time, God brought this man back in such a way that I didn't even recognize him. He didn't even look like the same guy. Oh my goodness gracious. We've been through so much in 27 years, I'm telling y'all. I mean, it is only by God's grace that we are still together, alive and kicking. But I mean, having this realization right now, having this realization of understanding that having my feelings just sitting out there for anybody to like knock over, it helps me understand so much, that how many arguments that we got into that we didn't have to get into, because I was choosing to have my feelings out here. I was choosing to have my here to be angry at a situation that I caused by having my feelings out here. Not to mention how many arguments we got into because having my feelings out here, I couldn't communicate back because I'm in my feels, not being in a rational understanding where I can rationalize what I'm trying to get out, but I'm in my feels and I can't get out what I'm trying to say. It's so wild. It is so wild. How many marriages have been taken out because of this? How many marriages have been taken out because of this? Because the enemy doesn't want you communicating with your spouse. The enemy wants as much division in your relationship as possible. The enemy wants you solely to have so much division going on in here, you can't even contemplate where God is trying to lead you or where God needs you to be. You can't contemplate fully what the word is trying to tell you. Golly, y'all. It's so much. It's so much. It's so much. That's why I wanted to do this video. Because I mean, I needed I need to talk. I needed to talk. I needed to talk, to the realest people I know. uh, if you know, you know. Uh, My aim now with this realization is to prayerfully be slow to speak now. Definitely, definitely asking God to help me pull my hand back with my feelings and tuck it back into where God would have it be. And hand these over to God so I can stop flipping out over it and stop having issues. Because I mean, it's not just my husband. I mean, it's anybody that knocks these feelings over. And golly, how much stress could I have been relieved from had I not had my feelings sitting out here and waiting for somebody to trip over? Y'all, think about it. Just think about it. I mean, are you in the same boat? Are you in the same boat? Do you have your feelings sitting out here chilling, waiting on somebody to knock them over for you to have an issue? Because it's so simple. It's so simple. The simple tactics that the enemy uses to causes division and issues in your household and in your marriage and your life in general. I, though I still feel wonky about it, I'm thanking God. I'm thanking God for the revelation. Thanking God for my husband that is still here after all these years, after all this back and forth. It's a whole lot, y'all. It's a lot. It's a lot to think about. I just thank the Lord. I thank the Lord. I thank the Lord for not only this revelation, but this and the outlook of knowing this revelation, where it will take me from now, where it take my husband out from now, other situations. I mean, I hope this helps somebody. I hope this video helps you in such a way that you look at your own situations to see, are you holding your feelings out for somebody to knock it over? Are you having these same issues? Because if you are, we're in the same boat. But the awesome part about being in the same boat, I'm trying to steer us over to God to fix this because I understand and I want you to understand too what's happening. I want you to understand too what's happening. Oh my gosh. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk today. I know this might have been all over the place, but I needed to share this revelation with you. I needed you to understand that you're not insane. You're not alone in going through this. Now we understand what's happening. Now we understand that the enemy is trying what the enemy is trying to do in our lives. We know how to fix it. We're making choices. We're making better choices. We're making choices not to have our feelings out. We're making choices not to be swayed by this little mess from the enemy. We're making better choices for our life. We're making better choices for our marriage. We're making better choices for our home. We're making better choices for our relationship with God. Oh, golly. Yes. Yes to better choices. Mm. How many of you are going through this or had gone through this before I said something? Mention it in the comments. Y'all, high five. High five to the victory of overcoming this mess. We got this in Jesus' name. Ah, well, glory to your name, God. Glory. Mm. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. My gosh. My gosh. My gosh. Glory to God. I see you on the next one. I will indeed see you on the next one.